Yep, we're back. Just give me 1 second, folks. I get it. Just something about the Elgato. It just does not like. I'm going to be replacing the Elgato with the Avermedia when my Patreon allows me to get to that stage, but it just does not like me making this. It does not like me switching when I'm live, which is frustrating. But anyway, I had a feeling that might happen, so that's why I changed it so that it's just basically like we're having two different streams. Is basically what we're doing here, so it's okay. All right. Give me a second here. Making sure this is working. Yes, it seems to be. Let me get that up there. Okay, and now we can go back here. Fire that up. Good. All right, now we're here. Sorry about that. That sometimes happens. Okay, now the game that we're playing today is King's Quest. Now, I was told, and I quote, you get to choose, Arv, what King's Quest you want to play. So because of my rather, complicated history with King's Quests, I'm like, I really don't want to spend a couple of hours wandering around searching for pixels. So what I decided to do instead was play a game which I have not played before, and this is the 2015 edition by the Odd Gentleman of King's Quest. This is kind of a remake and a sequel because it's being told by the main character in his basically as a grandfather. He's telling it to his granddaughter about the sort of life that he lived before. And so happy little accident. Yeah, and actually, I don't know. Did the stream ever go completely offline for you, or did the little blinking, not like this thing stay on? Did that ever happen? It stayed on. Okay, thank God. That makes it a lot easier later on for me to transfer it over. Yes. So anyway, this is by the Odd Gentleman, 2015, and it has a lot of sort of similarities, you'll notice, I think, to Telltale Games, which had actually at one point been thinking about doing a King's Quest, to Telltale Games style of animation and drawing. Rip Telltale Games. It's got a lot of that you'll be able to see also in this. So we will see how this all comes out. And I have literally only just played enough to make sure that the audio and video was okay, but I will obviously ask for everyone to tell me whether or not the audio fits. Otherwise, haven't played a second of this beyond making sure it was capturing properly. So, here we go. Aaron. Activision. Activision used to be the EA of. Activision was at one time the Dark Souls of EA. Sorry. I was joking with someone yesterday about everything being about the Dark Souls of things. Oh, 1 second. That was me scheduling my dentist appointment, my regular checkup. I managed to get in my regular physical. All my numbers were great, which is awesome. And then I had my yearly skin scan because I am Whitey McWhitepants, and so I need a skin scan to make sure everything is okay in terms of no pre-cancer stuff, and that was all fine too. And so the last thing that I wasn't able to do in the midst of a pandemic, so I'm about 4 months late for it, is my 6-month dental appointment. And I have to say, I felt a little guilty because last night my daughter, little Larv, made these combination cookie brownie bar things. So I literally took a big bite out of it, and then I look over and it's my dentist calling me back to schedule the thing, and I'm like, woo! Yeah, that was actually fine. The blood draw and everything was fine, and so yeah, they were very pleased with my numbers, and I was like, great. I'm also pleased with them, so thank you. Yeah, exactly, Echo. Exactly right. Okay, so where were we? So I have never played this before, this version of the game, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, and so let's give it a shot. First of all, how's the music, by the way? It's quiet right now, but how does it sound to everybody? Good, bad, indifferent? Okay. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Chapter 1, A Night to Remember. Look at Rubble Without a Cause, Once Upon a Climb, Snow Place Like Home, and The Good Night. All right, let's start with this, A Night to Remember. Yeah. Hello. My name is Arven. I'm a hero. You can tell that by my cape. And now I'm staring at you, chat, at you, at you, at you, at you. Okay. Oh. So you can already see, I already love the art style. Okay. Well, wait, tab? There's the, okay. Interesting. All right. All right. Can I not do it again? Maybe now I can go down into the well? Yep. Okay. It's true. It's so true, Runel. Wow.
I had not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look.
He sounds like, oh, my Tokus. It sounds like some... Oh, man. Whoa. Got some gold over there.
Those lost wishes weren't the treasure I was after.
Is that Christopher Lloyd? That can't be Christopher Lloyd, is it?
Those lost wishes weren't the treasure I was after.
Is that... No. Is that really... I need to look this up. Yes, it is Christopher Lloyd. And you know who else is in this? Is Wallace Shawn. Inconceivable. Oh, man. So exciting. Hi, Mrs. Dunzel.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
Yeah. Oh, it's so exciting. I didn't know Christopher Lloyd was in this. Oh, look at the good stuff on the graphics here. Wow. Good stuff.
Two odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened.
Thank you, Mrs. Dunsel. Well, thanks to you and everyone who tuned in for making it that way. But yeah, I was very, very pleased that it worked as well as it did. And $1,300 for Octavia Butler Society for a charity that we've never previously supported in a single day is pretty good. So that was great. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I decided this was no time to take a nap, even though that bed looked very squishy and very comfortable. And that's what would have happened if I turned the left switch. But since I am here telling this story, you already know that I pulled the right one.
Okay. Oh, that was... I guess I should have known that because of the skeleton being... Okay. Okay, game. If you say so.
Buckets, barrels, butter churns, and beds were jammed into every nook and cranny of that cave. It all seems so familiar.
So familiar. Christopher Lloyd. Oh, man. What is with all the freaking beds?
Buckets,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
barrels,
Blah, blah, blah.
butter
Okay, I get it. Oh,
churns and beds were jammed into every nook and cranny of that cave.
I get it.
It all seems so familiar.
Oh, familiar. Yeah, that is pretty funny.
Even though the bed was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
Wow.
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind.
Sounds good. Just be careful, Echo. No more you being out off your feet because of broken ankles or legs or things. What is with these beds?
Nestled beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
Do you want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to...
My way, too. Add a shinier hat to my collection.
I love the art.
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
Conundrum.
As I was saying, this was no time to take a nap.
It's always a good time to take a nap.
Volumes of old books with foreboding titles clutter the shelves of that strange bedroom. How to Tame a Dragon, Breaking the Spirit of Hideous Beasts, Amateur Spells to Impress Your Friends with. No books about recovering missing handles, though.
That seems ominous.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap. Then I used my cleverness to hide.
Hi. Temple of Doom.
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
All right.
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
Well,
What did you use to fix the broken switch?
there we go. Just had to use the inventory. Huzzah! Whoa. I really can't wait to find out why there are so many
Dragon's
beds.
chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall. This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures. After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
Okay. What the hell? What? Okay. Hi. Oh, no, 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 no. I got it.
Take it easy on them stone, the skeletal things.
Let's go. We're going full Bilbo on this, people. Full Bilbo. But, like, was this set up over a long period of time? Like, they built this up? Okay. Yeah, we'll see. So far, Rogan, so far.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
Why exactly did he just kick the ladder away? Yeah, exactly. This is the classic, if I were in a cave with a huge dragon, where would I die? I would absolutely dive under the covers. First try. Easy game. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay.
The mirror called out to me.
Great. How about I not ring the bell?
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
Look at this, just like slabs of meat. Okay. I can't use the bow anymore? I'm sure there's no problem with me being on top of a piece of meat. Oh boy. What? Okay, so maybe... I feel like this is a bad idea, but... This seems like a really stupid idea. No, that's not it. Interesting. All right, so... So if I, it's some obviously order of this. If I hit this, ring the bell. Let me see. Hit this. No, it won't let me do it. Yeah, infinite amount of meat. Wait a minute. What did it just do? Oh, that's where it is. Okay. I didn't realize. Yep. I think you're 100% right, Aaron. Okay. Oh, great. That's going to be easy to run with. Bad. Oh, no. It's bad. Suddenly, Dragon's Lair. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh. This is so Dragon's Lair. Oh my goodness. Okay. Woo! All right. True. True. Instant Legolas. Ooh, I thought I missed that. Okay. That's bad. That's bad. How about you run? Can you run? Can you run? Stop freezing. Trying to run. Oh, yes.
With a magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
Except the dragon's gonna be here somewhere.
Split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
Oh, God. Bell! I didn't kill the dragon. I could have. I distracted him.
My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. How did you know shooting the bell would distract him?
Over the years, I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was very hungry.
That's cool.
I, too, would be violently angry if I could only eat when my neglectful owner rang the bell. I know it was a sneaky trick, but I certainly wasn't going to set a dragon loose on the town or participate in any more abuse.
You really thought that through, Grandpa. I would have tricked him, too. Back home, they call me Gwendolyn the Smarty
I guess I
Pants.
could have released
You
him
come from a
too.
long line of logically minded nobles, and one very clever dentist.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Yeah. And certainly the other way would have killed him, and I didn't want to do that.
Well, hello, cousin.
Guards!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could, and I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast he outsmarted with its own dinner bell. I don't know if he forgets that I've heard that story before, or if he just doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres, hey.
I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now let's talk about far more important issues, like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of treating my opponents with respect. You'll be surprised what opens up to you. A lovely fellow once told me the fastest way to anyone's heart is through their stomach.
True facts.
Speaking of, that reminds me of a story, one I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I had seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
Sure. Briefly.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
Triumph. Awesome. Well, that's not good. I can control this a little bit. Hey, oh, wait! Don't, stupid man! This is a bad idea. Oh, no! Don't! I can't.
After
Like I planned it.
gracefully rappelling down the cliff,
Rappelling.
I welcomed the sight of an actual road, the first sign of civilization. Daventry was just a few miles to the east. I'd read all about its wonders in my travel books. I couldn't wait to check out its famous, fantastical floating island.
It does make you wonder, doesn't it, Arudnell? What I want to know is whether Triumph is like Roach, you know, and you just summon him from anywhere. I don't know what I've been told. Dramatically overpriced night is told. What?
Hey! Over here!
I could have sworn the Parade of Hopeful Knights was scheduled for the next day. I should have been with them, marching with Triumph. It seemed my first few minutes in Daventry were off to a terrible start.
So, how did you catch up with them?
That's
That
how.
odd horn seemed to be missing some sort of mouthpiece.
And I bet I have to go this way to find it. Looking for a mouthpiece. Oh. I'm looking for a mouthpiece. Where you going? Where's the mouthpiece? Looking for a mouthpiece. Really beautiful.
Strange tracks blazed a trail through the forest.
Okay. Are they the tracks of a horn mouthpiece? Because... Screenshot. Really impressed with how this looks graphically.
That wheel seemed freshly broken.
Okay. Well. Hello, sir, ma'am.
Stand back, you dirty thieves! Wah! Oh, it's just a boy. Don't know where he's from, but it must be hard to pronounce. You know, you should never sneak up on a guy in a dangerous place like... Oh! What's wrong with your foot? Probably stepped on a spiniferous thornweed. Don't worry, I got just the fix for that. Tell me, is it more of a... Ow! Or a... Oh! Either way, the Merchant of Miracles has got you covered.
Yeah.
But it'll cost you. I've risked my neck to forage the most rare, miraculous, mysterious, and oftentimes delicious ingredients. Ah, here it is. I massage this into my skin twice a day, and just look at my little biscuits. Well, now that I've mulled it over, you'd better not. It might stunt your growth. Ooh, such exquisite material. Hey. I knew you weren't from around here. Well, you best get going. Nobody likes a late night. Oh, wait. You're stuck here with me. Every bridge-in is out, and my shortcut had a few shortcomings. I swear that rock leaped straight out of the water. Now I'm stuck here with no wheel, a lost toolbox, and Mr. Fancy Cakes. Say, I'll bet a fine, strapping young man like you could help me fix up this wheel. Yup, you help me fix my chariot, and I'll give you a lift to the tournament. Hopefully no one else notices your horrible lack of punctuality. Oh, how rude. Do you have any questions for me?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, can I pet your goats?
Stay away from my majestic unicorns.
Why? What? I don't...
Perhaps there was a wheel on the other side of that river. Too bad I couldn't swim.
How did you get across that river?
Simple. I found my way by going back where I was worried I'd have to leave from.
Just a little oop here, a little... Find me a wheel, boy. Anything big and round should do the trick.
I'll get right on it. Charging, charging, charge. Whoa.
Ooh, I'm a rock. No, I'm not. Enjoy your broken wheel.
Charging towards the chat, charging towards the chat. Coming straight towards you, how about that?
The wheel was very broken. I would have to find another solution.
Okay. I think it's... Alright. And I went this way. Oh, hey. Actually didn't go down here before.
I wondered what those birds needed a toolbox for.
Oh no! I mean, I guess I got an empty
Shame.
toolbox.
The only tool left seemed to be a small hatchet. And no, Gwendolyn, before you start asking me thousands of questions about that hatchet, I did not go around using it on everything.
Still, I got a hatchet. I need to ask you a question. All right. So now, can I go back up the way that I came and go down the other direction that I didn't go before? I will not be hatched. Welcome back, Echo. Running, 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 running down the pathway. Liking this music too. Comes in at the nice moments. Kind of a sucker for piano music though. Okay, and then I go back down this way. Then I go the other direction. Oh, cool. I just thought it was your super speed that you referred to.
Grandpa, you can't leave Triumph.
Don't worry, Triumph can fend for himself. We've been through our share of sticky situations, but he always comes around when I need him most. After all that graceful rappelling,
Oh.
I was certainly not headed back that way.
Alright, so I can't go that way. Alright. Interesting. I had assumed a need for more backtracking than was actually in evidence. Okay. So that means I gotta go back down to where I was. At least that narrows down the possibilities. So now I just need to find some suitable wood to cut with my awesome hatchet. I actually do remember seeing one thing that was like a roundish thing not far from the clearing that seemed to be blocked off. It didn't give me an interactive button when I moved close to it, but I wonder if that's because I was too far away, and if I'll get closer to it, if I can cut away the branches, so we'll find out. Oh, wow. All right. Good luck with that, Aaron. Then, yeah. Hope you and yours stay safe. It's a difficult time, obviously, for everybody, but... But good seeing you, as always. Okay. Be well. Same to you. Okay, so... Now can I hatchet this?
The wheel was very broken. I would have to find another solution. The wheel was already broken. No sense rubbing it in.
Okay. So, alright, so it's back down here somewhere. But somewhere down here, there was an area that... No, that right there. Alright, well, then maybe I have to cross that river using the hatchet. Wow, that's a powerful hatchet. Success.
That missing wheel had me stumped. I had to go out on a limb to get past the root of the problem.
Yeah, his bark is worse than his bite.
Grandpa, your infamous puns are not my favorite.
I like this
What's
guy.
the matter? You don't like the timbre of my voice? You'll warm up to the puns.
These are terrible.
You wouldn't know it. Ooh. Hi there. What's up? Oh, nice. That's cool.
Here, kitty, kitty. Not a kitty, not a kitty!
The deep, dark woods.
An overgrown patch of spiniferous thornweeds obstructed a path to the water well.
The well with the ginormous dragon in it?
Perhaps. I tried to chop down those thornweeds, but my tiny hatchet was ineffective. I would need a bigger, sharper blade.
Oh. Do you hear it? Dun 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 dun. That's from Peter and the Wolf. That's from the classical music piece Peter and the Wolf, and I want to say that that's maybe the hatchet or the axeman's, the woodsman's theme. That's so funny. Yeah, he just felled a whole tree, but apparently the thornweeds are too much. I don't know. I feel like my hatchet was more effective than I thought it would be on those trunks. Greetings, good people. Dun, 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 dun.
And then you chopped down that door, found a wheel, and headed for the tournament.
No, Gwendolyn. Just because I had a hatchet didn't mean I went around using it on everything. It's not that type of story.
Yeah, it's true. Okay.
The town square was eerily quiet. Was I the only person in Daventry not at the parade?
I need a wheel.
A bakery. And it smelled delicious.
This is next level Twitch casting, guys. I go into a bakery, and immediately you can see the streamer taking baked goods to consume them. This is full immersion, all senses.
That sign was asking for tips, and there was a metal pan.
No, they're chocolate
to
chips,
collect
Rogan.
coins.
Bite your tongue.
That sign was asking for tips, and there was a metal pan to collect coins. I liked this shop, so I gave them a tip. Just because. I took my money back.
No.
I liked this shop, so I gave them a tip. Just because. The delectable goods looked tasty, but I couldn't compete in this tournament with a full stomach.
That's where you're wrong. Is there like a bell?
Aha! I didn't see any reason why that stale bread wouldn't work for a wheel.
Hell yeah. Stale bread for a wheel, baby. What? Oh, man. I'm wondering if I should go... I think I'm to try to go get that. Rolling in dough. Not for the dough.
Oh! Ah, a shortcut.
Great.
Here, kitty, kitty. Not a kitty, not a kitty!
Oh. I made my way back. No problem. Just as I planned.
Do I really have to hear the story about how you took forever to tiptoe across that fallen tree again?
No, I guess not.
Find me a wheel, boy. Anything big and round should do the trick.
Yeah, I got something.
I thought this might do the trick.
Lovely choice, boy. And thank the Yarblesnoofs, this bread is beyond stale. Hopefully it didn't pay too much. You have a face that just screams overcharged. I've got just a fix for that, too. But we have important tournament business to tend to, and I think this'll do the trick. Ooh, I'll just need to start locking my unicorns up at night. Mr. Fancy Cakes has a nibbling problem. All right, off we go. Oh, wait, before my mind slips, I was able to procure an entrance ticket to the tournament.
Yeah, very much
Since you
reminded
so
me of that.
graciously found me a wheel, I am more than willing to sell it to you at a reasonably discounted rate. Are you interested?
Oh, sounds good. I love a deal.
So do I, boy, so do I. If I see one, I'll let you know. Here you are. Now, let's Vamanusi from this Meadowland, Mr. Fancy Cakes. It is go time.
Did you just get rid of my freaking Oh, okay.
Mr. Fancy frosty cakes! Ah, heel! Halt! Abyss! Stop! We sincerely hope you enjoyed your stay in our luxury cabin. Please gather your belongings and watch your head on exit.
Thanks for the hospitality.
No time to lounge, my boy! Lucky for you, the parade is halted. Another case of a mysterious missing bridge, I imagine. Watch your step. We wouldn't want any tears in that illustrious cape.
Illustrious is right.
Bon voyage, Buttercup! Don't forget about us working folk, especially when your pockets are full of riches.
Yeah, basically. Well, Radagast from the movie, which...
Back away, back away. This area is unsafe for commoners.
I'm not a commoner.
Would an entrance ticket prove my worth?
Sorry, but the collection of entrance tickets will take place inside the theater.
And then you cut down that rope, knock those guards into the river, and use your battle axe to score victory at the tournament.
Not that type of story.
Oh, well, shoot. Alrighty then. I need to do some searching. Aha, bees.
Come at me, bees!
The heck?
And then you chop down the tree full of angry bees?
Enough, Gwendolyn.
Why can't I not pick this up? Okay. I must need something for that. Yeah, exactly. It's probably for later.
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous.
Shut up.
Distress!
Abandon post.
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to me.
Wait, no. Oh, man. I thought I could get up there before they got back to the guard. Shoot. Hup. Yes, I get it. Yeah, I get it, Rogan. Yep, I'm with you.
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous.
Book.
Distress!
Abandon post.
This all makes sense now.
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks for saving me.
Again.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to me.
Nope, me. This tired argument is getting on my nerves.
No need to argue about the fact that I am...
Huh?
Oh dear. Not good.
Run!
Mind if I join your semicircle?
Let us big kids figure this one out.
Rope. Very impressive dramatic night person. So tempted. Still don't need to have a mouthpiece.
Another horn and another missing piece.
What it?
My bow is brand new, so it still needs to be broken in.
Where did he get a bow? Did I miss the part where we got bows?
You're still here? I wonder what happened to that
Hey,
bridge.
wait, can I talk to the other dude?
Morons. All of you.
I want to talk to this guy. You.
My bow is brand new.
Apparently
so
they don't want me
it,
talking to the little guy.
Still needs to be broken in.
Where did he get a bow? Did I miss the part where we got bows?
Alright, so... So you just have to show them how to do their own work.
Over here, buddy.
Jerk. Aha, but it has made a bridge lower down.
Give me a second. I have the perfect plan.
That's Wallace Shawn. 100% Wallace Shawn. Listen to that.
This looks like
Not
a problem
you.
for my assistant.
My armor is pretty form-fitting. I might be able to swim across.
I might be able to swim across, though. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Well, we know what to do.
Pardon me.
This guy. This guy. So things would be so much easier if you just knew how to swim.
All right.
Peace. All right. So now we just got one left. All right, Vizzini.
You can't ignore me forever.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm deep in thought.
Look what I have. Want to build a rope swing? Okay, suit yourself.
Harcher.
You cut?
No cutting.
That's funny.
I have this lovely ticket I could share. No? You're gonna regret it.
All right. Well, if all of that stuff is down now. What about over here? What is this? No. Still can't use that. Cut. Roll. Film. Okay. What do you have to say for yourselves?
The forest is blocked until this situation is under control.
Maybe I can save the guards from the bees and they can help me move the tree back into position?
The tree was too heavy to move. I would need to chop it down to size. I left the hatchet lodged in the tree because I would not need it anymore.
How would you need this?
Sure.
Quite sure. Everyone always asks about that hatchet. It gets a tad annoying.
Oh.
Well, damn it. Let's do this again. Then we use the rope. Right. Now the little guy is going to use that to get across. The crap? What? Did I just not see that?
Hang on a sec. Graham, right?
Yes. How did you know my name?
Well, you'd be surprised at the information people give out when they're too busy thinking about their own agenda. I also observed that without you, no one could have made it across. Well done, Graham.
Thanks, I guess.
They'll never acknowledge it, you know. Those who use their minds over their biceps are never woven into the tapestries of time. I can tell you're like me, a creative thinker, an intellectual. To win this competition, you'll need to prove that your talents are more powerful than their strength, agility, and speed.
You're right.
You'll also need a friend.
I could really use a friend.
They call me Manny. Pleased to meet you.
So, friend, what's your favorite color? Do you like popcorn-flavored jelly beans? Because I do. What's your availability for sleepovers? Are we in a secret club?
Green. I prefer pizza-flavored. I'm free on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I would say more of a secret alliance.
Alliance?
This competition will not be easy, and Daventry needs men like us. If we put our heads together, we might have a shot.
What's the plan?
If you win, put a good word in for me with the king. And if I win, I'll do the same.
Jelly beans.
Soon, we'll both be moving up the ranks in the castle together. We should head inside the theater, though. Let me know how I can help.
My man Manny. Assume I won't be able to get up there. I just want to make sure I don't leave anything down here. Oh, that's never going to work. Yeah, no. I know where to go. I was just thinking I was picking something else up there. Okay, good. Okay. Yee. Yes. Hard agree. Still doesn't work, right?
Another horn and another missing piece.
We made it, people.
Graham, to the front of the stage, please. Now that we have recovered our list, it is my duty to inform you that you are officially signed in. Yay. And I do want to apologize. I am very, very terribly sorry. But we've run out of commemorative tote bags.
What? This is
That's
garbage.
not a problem. I have no use for tote bags. My mother designed my cape with lots of pockets. Is the next event about to start?
Not so fast, Pocket Boy. The tournament bylaws explicitly state that each contestant must complete every event before continuing on in the competition. Since you were late, you missed the test of chivalry and the welcoming parade. Both designed as light-hearted warm-ups and getting-to-know-you type exercises. You know, an icebreaker before we start in on the usual death, destruction, and duels of a cutthroat nature.
Don't forget about Amendment 70, Article 4.
I was getting to that, thank you. In the spirit of equal opportunity, the new rules state that you can schedule a make-up chivalry test if and only if the circumstances for your absence were extenuating. So, I will ask, what were your extenuating circumstances that made you late for the tournament?
I don't know what extenuating means. My mom wouldn't let me leave before I finished breakfast.
Well, my mom whipped up a stack of my special chocolate chip pancakes, and she never lets me leave the house until I finished all my breakfast.
I'll just pencil in Mummy's boy. Now, go on, mingle with the other
Pencil in,
contestants.
I like
Find out
pancakes.
as much as you can about them, and when you're ready for the chivalry test, come and see me.
You.
Hello, my name's Graham. Nice to meet you.
Achaka.
Chaka.
So, what type of arrows do you fly with?
Achaka.
Nice, nice. I prefer the hand-whittled sapling arrows myself. So, where do you hail from?
Achaka.
I see. Sounds exotic.
Want to partner up?
Partner up? Show Daventry the power of dueling archers? What do you say?
Achaka.
Yeah, you're right. You'd probably just slow me down. Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
All right. What's up, Manny?
Oh, hey, Graham. We were just sharing some tips about the tournament.
I am Groot.
Let me know if you want the rundown about any
I am
of our
Achaka
competitors.
Groot.
What can you tell me about Achaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
What can you tell me about Sir Loin of Roast Beefington?
I can tell you that sounds like a phony name. Who's giving you this false information? Did you just make that up? Go and introduce yourself to everyone. Then come see me for the dirt.
Sir Loin of Roast, Sir Tenov himself.
What can you tell me about Sir Tenov himself?
That's so inconsiderate. Although clever, these silly puns are not very becoming to a gentleman like yourself. Go meet everyone, then come talk to me. I've got a few tips to share.
All right.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye.
All right. You.
Hey there, I'm Graham.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And your name?
What?
Well, I didn't catch your name.
What? Is this true? Surely you jest, Greg. What rock did you crawl out from? How do you not recognize this well-proportioned face?
Well, it's not Greg, it's Graham. And, of course, I know who you are. You're...
That's very, very creepy. Surely you jest, Greg. So let's just say that that's my actual name. What are you doing, Steve? How do you know things? You're every woman's dream.
Every woman's dream?
Well, you got that right. The ladies love, 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 love. Who? Who do they love, Gabe?
It's not Gabe, it's... Oh, never mind. Yes, your name... You're... That jerk who pushed me into the river.
Oh, yes, that silly feather does look familiar. Look at it. Like a limp piece of cheese. What you need, Gale, is an upgrade. Like my mane of excellence.
Hey, my mother gave me that feather. I might be silly, but you're...
Sir Tenov himself.
Sir Ten of himself.
Cheeky. But now you're starting to bother me, Grant.
I couldn't help it. No, but seriously, you're...
Going to have to wait. I'll be right back.
Going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett. Unearthed the treasure that was... Yes.
Oh, no.
You
Go away.
remembered my name.
Going to have to wait 1 second.
Wish you could skip out of these.
Right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett.
But apparently you can't.
Unearthed the treasure that
All right. I'll have to figure it out by figuring out who the rest of these people are. Who the hell are you?
Hey, thanks for knocking that log over out there. Really. It gave me the opportunity to go on a lovely cruise.
Those nights were annoying me, and I wanted some alone time. Leave me be, little fly. You don't want to wake the bull.
Look, I don't want to be in this conversation any more than you do, but I missed the chivalry test, and I need to make it up. The faster we get this over with, the faster I can leave you alone.
Well, make it quick. Then buzz off.
I'm Graham.
No last names. I don't even want your first name.
And your name?
I'm known throughout the land as Circumference, but I am currently in the process of rebranding myself, starting with my name. You should call me Acorn.
What was that you were hiding in your paws?
Well, none of your business, Feather Boy.
I'll leave you be.
Go away.
Wow, friendly group. Okay, so Acorn is his name, so I can at least ask Manny about that.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
What can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bullhorns in any strength competition. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. What kind of a weirdo does that? Imagine what else he's hiding under there. Neither of us is going to be able to match his strength. If we're going to oust him, we'll need to work together and expose his secrets.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Sir Tenov himself?
That's so inconsiderate.
Man.
Although clever, these silly buns are not very
Interesting.
becoming to a
So,
gentleman
I gotta
like
figure
yourself.
some way to
Go
figure out the
meet
name of that
everyone,
guy.
Then come talk to me. I've got a few tips to share.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye.
All right, maybe I can find it out by going up and, like, peering at this list.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Now, give me a little more time to mingle.
Okay. So, how do I find out about that dude?
To elbow. I didn't have much time. Then a sharp snort erupted through the shadows. It heard me. There were no options. If that treasure was to be mine, I had to sacrifice my arm for the good of the rest of me. I flung my pinched arm downward as hard as I could. The treasure shook inside, but my arm remained. Footsteps. No time to run, no time to think, only action! I jumped off the wall and fell into a deep pit. A crash. Treasure everywhere. A yawn behind me. It was awoken. I scrambled to grab each piece and hurtled one into the darkness. It called out in pain as I heard its body crash to the floor. Treasure in hand, I escaped and adventured onward.
Oh, how delightful. And you escaped with all the treasure?
Yes, I relished every last bit of that treasure. The flames danced right before my eyes. I couldn't go anywhere. They had me surrounded. I watched the flames grow, each ember reaching closer to my face. Then I knew there was a way out.
I imagine this guy's gonna give away his name.
Blew as hard as I could, countering that incendiary torture device and extinguishing each and every flame. The horde inched toward me, their cults-like call ringing through my ears. I leapt up and kicked one square in the throat, silencing his off-pitched blathering. The others, shocked by this sight, silenced themselves and bowed down to the hero you see standing in front of you.
What a happy adventure.
It seems I tell this legend every year.
Oh, how can I be you?
There was no looking past him. Every corner of my periphery, he was there, awaiting to be acknowledged. Stalwartly mocking me.
At some point,
there he stood,
he has
the
to say his
largest
name.
beast I had ever seen. He called to me, staring me down right between my eyes. I raised my hands ever so slightly to ready myself, but I twitched, only for an instant, and he saw it. He gathered his troops and fortified his walls. We wrestled for days, squeezing the life from each other's souls. When we both could take no more, I somehow found the strength. Your hero mustered up everything inside him and pushed that beast over the edge. The beast's guts exploded everywhere.
What?
And I was left with the mess.
How do you do it?
What can I say? Adventure just burst through my skin. Yes? Have you remembered my name?
Going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett. That was within. I could feel the riches with the edges of my fingertips.
No, I already heard
when
that.
It clasped shut.
I don't know.
Yes, Graham?
It's the same thing.
You want some dirt on someone?
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
I don't see any other way to get that information unless... Wait a minute. What if I give him...
That didn't seem like a good idea. I saved my money for a better opportunity. That didn't seem like a good idea.
All right.
When we see your sweater. What do you want?
I, heard what you're hiding.
No, you didn't, Skinny Pants.
I did. I heard a rumor that a tiny squirrel pet lives under your belly.
What? Who told you that? I bet it was Whisper. He's the worst.
Got it.
His ego is the one thing I can't stomach. And she's not my pet. She's my friend.
Whisper. Hell yeah.
Does your squirrel friend have a name?
I wish Whisper would keep his big mouth shut. Her name is Princess Madeline of Avalon. She's a proper lady.
What else is hidden in that belly?
The bones of a feather boy if you don't leave me alone.
I think you're hiding something else in there, but I'm not sure I want to find out. I'll leave you be.
You need to get lost.
Okay, good. So now I can tell this guy.
Monster Yes? Have you remembered my name?
Whisper.
Correct. Well, Whisper's full name is Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third, hailing from Modesto. But I'm sure a fan like you knew that. Would you like an autograph?
I don't seem to have any portraits on me.
Well, if you find one, I'll sign it, free of charge. Whisper loves his fans. Whisper loves the knighthood. Whisper loves thwarting evil. But most of all, Whisper loves Whisper.
As do we all. I should be getting back to my chivalry test now.
Don't go! Whisper can do it!
That's a nice thought, but I'm pretty sure those guards would never confuse you for me. I mean, your armor is pretty recognizable.
Whisper's armor is shiny because Whisper loves his own reflection.
Yeah, I get it. Good day, Whisper.
Did you hear the crowds? They all
I was hoping just to
cheer
get
for
some
me.
other... Okay, but anyway, now
They
I know.
love me.
All right. Let's talk to Manny about Whisper.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
Tell me about Whisper.
What can you tell me about Whisper?
Whisper? Huh. His feet might fly by without a sound, but his mouth never will. A shining star in his hometown, he hopes to rebuild his fan base in Daventry. I've heard he'll do anything for the spotlight and can never be outshined.
So we want super
People
shiny.
that arrogant are usually primed for a fall. Don't you think so?
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
All right. We're good. We got what we need, chat. Chivalry test time.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Achaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Whisper. Sir Walter... Let's see. Harris Ignatius...
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Yeah, hell yeah. Princess Madeline of Avalon.
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got all the answers correct. Great job, Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Booyah.
Welcome, everybody. You are all here to win a knight position on King Edward's court.
Yeah, we are.
But that's not all.
No.
As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament. I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty. The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Over here! Over here! I got mine right here!
I'm sorry, I really am, but that is not an entrance ticket. In
What?
fact, from up here, it looks
Man,
like
that guy
a
just
sweaty piece of
screwed me
cloth.
over.
Oh, probably just a snot rag. Each knight hopeful will need to bring back to the theatre, dum-dum-dum-dum, one eye of a hideous beast. And, due to Proclamation 1748.2, it will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not
I'd like to.
last year. No adorably cute, fuzzy, or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
Nothing to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think,
What's up, Axeman?
and how you react in the face of
I was
danger.
told any King's Quest.
You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Whisper!
Ooh.
Whisper can do it.
Yep, it was. Also, hi, Mirinda.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
What's up,
Graham,
Maya?
the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the queen died.
Yeah.
And now, with the bridges
Also
out,
a lot of
no one can
Telltale
get into
style
Daventry.
X-Men.
It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
Wow. Under construction. Okay.
Keep out. Under construction.
Joe the Barbarian dude.
Caution. Bees and distress.
Bees in distress. Bees. Okay. They're not gonna let me go back there. All right, so I need to find an eye of a hideous beast.
So, how did you find an eye?
There's a hideous beast lurking inside.
Ouch! Rude!
Oh, and I have one coin left. I have no hatchet, nothing else. Just noisy rabbits. Those could be a hideous beast. Oh, what happened over here?
Shame. These could have been carved into really nice jack-o'-lanterns.
Oh, okay. Hey, JQ. Yes, things are going fine. How are you? I hope you are staying safe out there on the left coast. Yeah, I'm hanging in there. We're playing a little bit of the chat chosen game of the month, King's Quest, and then at 4 p.m. I'm going to be over on GOG.com with Pen and Pixels doing doing the end of the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Hearts of Stone DLC. And then tonight at 9, I have my voice team doing Paper Mario Origami King, which I'm looking forward to. So
No one should notice one bell.
How are you
missing.
doing? And yeah, can we get a shout out for the Jungle Queen?
The announcement board was covered until
Yeah.
round 2 of the tournament. King Edward gave us everything we have. His legacy was tarnished in his later years, but he was a once great man. And he left me with a Daventry to grow into the kingdom it is today.
That looks... Whoa.
I better stand on this side of the rock.
It wouldn't budge. Ha, what a peculiar trap.
Wait. Dave, 500 million of quarantine. Oh, thank you. Thank you for backing it, JQ. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm very, very happy with the book. I'm very happy with how it came out. Now that the Kickstarter version is out, that's the version that we're actually sending to a bunch of authors and reviewers and booktubers. We're looking for more, so if anyone knows about booktubers or bloggers or reviewers that cover graphic novels, I'd love to know about them. But we're sending them out now, and then we're going to be figuring out in the next week or so when the retail release is going to be, and then we will have a big event on this channel to celebrate the retail release of those books and see if we can really push them. So that is the deal. Send one to Gail Simone. I shall do that. I shall write that down. Yeah, I'm marking those down. A lot of them, I have a list already as well, but we're trying to get them to as many places as we can. You know the drill with this, JQ. When you're dealing with a small company, or in my case, when you have Athos Arts, which is a very small press, we're trying to work together to kind of promote what we can, especially in this graphic novel format. So, but thank you so much for backing it, and for everybody, and I know there are a number of you who backed the Kickstarter. Thank you for making it possible, and I hope you're satisfied with the book and you enjoy it. I'm very proud of how the book came out. The art, I think, was spectacular. The artist did a great job, and so yeah, I hope that there's more parts of the story to tell, but this is the final completed Icarus Jelinek thing that we've been trying, that I started thinking about many, many years ago, that's finally represented here. So yeah. The book channel on Discord is a good idea. And the book hype on the channel, that's interesting. Like, what do you mean, Echo? You mean like a command that just talks about book hype? Oh, for sure. And I want to do the second half of that using Matt's music again, but I have to figure out how to fund that. Yeah, exactly. 50% of the time on the actual work, 150% on the actual promotion. Yep.
Fantastical floating island. Only steps away. It's so floaty. You'll be amazed.
Sure that I will.
Almost there. World's greatest and only floating island.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's interesting. I could probably do something like that.
Don't turn right. No floating islands that way.
Turn right.
Starberries framed a serene view. Shame about that buzzing beehive, though. My love, you're my everything. I might not have enough money for a ring yet, but I just can't wait any longer. Will you be mine forever?
So,
put this back.
So yeah, actually give me a second here. Did we do this? Because I think we had... Did we do shout out for... Yeah, we did. Thank you, Rudinell. Yeah, so I know the Jungle Queen IRL, And you should go check out her channel because she's a fun streamer. And she streams with David Brevik, of all people, who's, you know, did not just minor little thing called Diablo. I mean, it's not really a big deal. But anyway, so she streams with David Brevik, her husband, and she does lots of like EverQuest and Path of Exile, and obviously It Lurks Below is their Steam game, is their game, which is currently released on Steam. Although I keep saying that you need to get that, you need to figure out how to get it on GOG.com somehow, JQ, in some point in the future. I know you've tried, but at some point in the future, I'd love to see that show up over there too. But anyway, yeah, so they're pushing. Oh, is it on GOG? I didn't know that. Really? I thought it wasn't. Did that just happen though? That can't have been that long ago, was it? Or was it? I didn't know that. I thought it was only still Steam the last that I checked. That's awesome. I just didn't realize. Oh, last month-ish. Oh, cool. All right, well. So I'll have to let my fellow GOG streamers know about it. Yeah, you should definitely check it out. Fun game and completely designed and programmed by David, although with JQ's help, because she also does computer programming and stuff on the game design front. And so, yeah, so it's cool stuff, and you know, and JQ is good people. So, yeah, I didn't know. I didn't realize. That is a cool idea, Rudnell. I mean, I do some version of that, I suppose, but oh, all of a sudden I realized that I didn't have my keyboard up and running. There we go. Okay, can I use... I cannot.
Bees!
I rue the bees' day. That lovely meal. I tucked the berries away for later, even though I was craving a cliffside snack.
Actually, wait a second. Can I get anything else from there?
That didn't need a bet. I never waste food.
Seems like a waste.
All right. Listen, that was not my experience, JQ. Not my experience.
Kids, don't stop screaming until Dad pulls over the wagon.
So, this is kind of the way they describe it is kind of a remake/sequel. It's Graham telling his adventures as a grandfather to his granddaughter, Gwendolyn, and sort of going through this again. But they've added some action elements to it, and so far I find this considerably less frustrating than I found the original King's Quest series. And the art style is great. I mean, very Telltale Games style-y. Plus some fun musical elements to it. The humor is fun, although not incredibly like subtle so far. But still, it's been fun. And yeah, exactly. Well, and not only that, Christopher Lloyd plays the grandfather, the old King Graham, and Wallace Shawn from Princess Bride is in this, and so yeah.
This was on my bucket list.
Yet again, I've got to find one of those mouthpieces.
That didn't fit there.
Yep. That, you can hear it with that, right? That didn't fit. Immediately, I'm like, that's got to be Christopher Lloyd. So this was done by a company called The Odd Gentleman back in 2015, I believe. And I'm not 100% sure. I haven't been able to figure out why this game didn't land. I mean, I was vaguely aware of this game when it came out. But I feel like it didn't... I don't think it did anything as far as I know on the market. At least I don't remember it doing anything on the market.
Don't worry. The Wetzels will be here soon, Princess Madeline.
This seems safe.
You just pranced into a dark cave filled with vicious wolves?
You know, I'm not sure. Maybe I should pause for reflection. Moving any further in the dark seemed like a bad idea.
Can I use...
That didn't... I think I should...
Seems like a waste of money.
Okay. Yeah. But, that's true, and it seems that sometimes things work better than... You think that something will have more of an audience than it does, and other times it's the other direction. So, it's hard.
I wasn't always the master archer you see before you now.
How'd you learn?
We'll get to that part.
Okay. So that's a big no. I clearly do not have the archery skills yet. Let's go back down here. We go over this way. Mm-hmm. Exactly. There's the trap. That doesn't affect me, but whatever. And this way. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum.
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels.
What? That looks bad. Hi.
Get out of here! Scram! Shoot! Beat it! Ugh, these dumb lanterns are always breaking. You hear that, Chester? You're a hack! Not everyone around here takes pride in their work like I do. Unfortunately, those blue flames are the only things that spook the pack. So I'm forced to return to their shop of wizardry and toiletries. Wetzel wolves are super aggressive this time of year. Usually, they travel north to the hills of Serenia for mating season. But like us, they are stranded here until the bridges are fixed. Hey, kid, can you do me a favor?
I can try.
Can you help me keep that back door closed? I run the local Wetzel Wolf Watch program here in town. There's patches getting made. If you keep that door closed, you can be an official member. Think it over. Patches.
Patches, that's exciting.
I walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Well, I got the blacksmith. We've got the bakery. I already took care of that. I already paid them, though. And then this thing. Yeah, pretty much, Rogan.
You aren't the delivery boy, are you? That merchant is usually so prompt with hot air, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Oh, horse feathers, Chester. This boy's no courier. He desires a position in King Edward's court. He's a thinking soul just like us. If he continues down this path, he will have no trouble defeating the contenders in this year's night tournament.
Zounds! Did you just read my fortune?
No, we're just very old and very judgmental people.
It's true we're judges. This is my judging face.
Ariel and I don't read fortunes anymore.
Yep. There was no future in it.
Well, we've shifted our core business to potions, curiosities, and the occasional practical joke.
Yeah.
We gladly share our wisdom for free, but everything else starts at one shiny gold coin.
Take a look around, boy. Let us know if you like anything you see.
Okay.
Something mysterious and magical was brewing in that pot. It looked like some type of broken lantern. It looked like some type of broken lantern.
Ooh, what are these little guys?
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken. Temporarily, of course.
Those ones are expired, though, so they're just for display.
Okay.
He reminds me of our son.
I always miss him this time of year.
He dreamed of becoming a knight, too. I wish he would visit more.
Or at least write. He was quite handy around the shop, though. Especially with potions.
He'll return. He just has some adventures of his own to seek. How can we help?
Let's see.
Do you have any eyes of hideous beasts in stock?
An eye, you say? Yes, yes. Your name, please?
It's Graham. Last name?
Graham, with a G, I assume. I don't see your name on this list. Oh, you did pre-order, right?
Pre-order?
Oh, yes, this time of year our eyes fly off the shelves.
If you haven't pre-ordered, you're out of luck. Our eyes are completely on back order. If you'd like, we can put you on the waiting list for our next shipment.
When will that arrive?
We get shipments every 8 months.
I'm afraid that won't work.
Well, hang on a sec. It's Graham, right?
Yes,
May we bend
Graham.
your ear for a bit?
Bend away.
You need an eye for the tournament, I'm guessing.
Yes, I have always dreamed of becoming a knight.
Why? With Daventry's addendums this and proclamations that, it seems a frightful business. Do you have any idea how many royal guards we lose to that voracious moat monster?
Well, my father was a knight, and my grandfather was a knight, and my great-grandfather, well, he was a dentist, but his father was a knight. Basically, I come from a long line of protecting crowns. I started looking for knight jobs while I was still in the academy, but once I graduated, all the opportunities had dried up. I might not fit in here, but Daventry's my last shot.
Oh, you'll fit in just fine. It might be too late to capture the rule-defined eye of a hideous beast, but rules will bend for those who can outsmart the rule makers.
Okay.
So, I've just gotta know, what is brewing in that cauldron? Is it a transfiguration elixir? Is it an invincibility potion? If I drink it, will I understand the language of creatures? Will I sprout the wings of an eagle? Or a fly?
I like the butterfly thing.
This teeth-whitening potion.
Oh, it's gonna change everything.
Watch this. Behold the power of whitening.
Oh well. Oh, well, we're still working out the kinks. While we're still in the prototype phase, feel free to dip whatever you want in there free of charge.
Maybe the berries?
Ooh, how much for that candle?
Our everlasting blue flame lantern? The housing's broken. Someone brought it in for repair but never paid.
Tell you what, if you bring us something we can hollow out to house the candle, you can have it for the price of one shiny gold coin.
Which is what I would need to get into the cave.
Fare thee well.
May your quest be logic-filled.
Logic-filled.
Muriel won't let me eat those.
Okay.
Go ahead, dip it.
Astounding.
I'm assuming that was valuable for some reason.
Bells are always good for a distraction or two.
No, I'm not going to do a release stream. I already had stuff that was called out for it, Echo, but...
Dearie, where are my dried reptile skins?
Well, where did...
But it is something I could take a look at later on for a later show, possibly. No, I didn't want to go back in. Okay. Alright, just a few more minutes on this. Let's see if I can get down to... Alright, so I need that for the cave. Whoa.
Like me, this little tree was new in town and needed some time to grow and find its way. What? Too sappy?
I have nothing to say.
You'll warm up to it.
Okay, nothing exciting. This is the blacksmith.
Hey, Graham. If you like sharp things, you've come to the right place. We have over 23. Oh, forgive me. Last night was a little rough. I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe that? What type of yahoo steals a bed while you're sleeping in it? And the most curious part, nothing else is missing. Anyway, take a look around. Let me know if something piques your interest. Back away from the crumbler. Unless you have 50 gold coins for a work order.
50 gold coins, huh?
Don't touch that, Graham, or you might be the one losing an eye. You can post a work order on anything you want lifted, chopped, or crumbled. Then I'll bring out Mrs. Crumbler to fulfill the order.
Alright, that's pretty exciting. What about this?
How much for that twisty dagger over there?
It's not for sale. Needs a bit more work.
Oh, ILB is releasing on Xbox on August 6th. Wow. Is it on? What about? Is it on Switch
Wonder those Hobblepots
already?
can stay
JQ,
in
I should know
business.
that. I'm sorry.
Chester
Is it on
way
Switch
too
or no?
busy eating the inventory. Hello.
So, I've been meaning to ask. What is that amazing blade for? Is it for battling vicious werebears? How many ice orcs has it slain? Does it deal justice? Is it road legal? Is it made of fear?
Oh, that? No, that's for gardening. I use it to trim my hedges. Seeing as my place is all tended to, and my petunias are most lovely, I'm willing to part with it for the price of 1 shiny gold coin.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure you've got a prickly situation that needs attending.
I do.
Do you have any idea where I can hunt down an eye of a hideous beast?
What a glorious day for a tournament. My
It seems
favorite time of
perfectly
year.
suited for Switch.
Fire-eyed new
you know?
recruits, the clanks and clinks of armor clashing, and the action the very finest. One hopeful always rises to the occasion. I love it all. Some people in town, they complain about the barbaric events, but it's a tradition I'm proud to be a part of. If
guess-
I was competing,
But there was
I'd go
always a
after
sense
the
of humor
biggest,
about the original
scariest
King's Quest,
beast I
though,
could
Miranda.
find, even if it meant certain death. As they say, fortune favors the bold. You, on the other hand, look like you spend a lot of time in your head, trying to figure out all the possibilities before making a move. Pick a plan and go! Too much time thinking leads to inaction, and inaction is just boring.
Yeah.
How much for that gardening tool?
1 shiny gold coin.
Bye.
Trust that gut of yours.
Okay, so do I just go to it to buy it?
Don't touch that, Graham, or you might be the one losing an eye.
I have a gold coin. Oh, okay.
Did you do it? Did you spend your only gold coin on the epic weed whacker?
I did. The bowl costs a fortune.
Now, Graham, promise me you will only use this for its intended purpose.
I shall be brave in all my hedge trimmings.
Those plants will never see it coming.
Yeah. And now it's time to completely violate what I just told you I was going to do. Okay. Now, I already left these people a tip. I wonder if this is going to matter if I go over here.
You cut?
No cutting.
I just wanted to see. Gardening tool of justice. That is
Hello
quite a
there,
mustache.
And good afternoon. If I do say so myself.
That mustache is
sometimes
tremendous.
you roll the dice, and they all come up wenty. Even though the bridges are out, and my supplier has gone missing, I sold yesterday's bread when I wasn't even here. I wish more people were that trustworthy around Daventry.
That was me.
Now, you fine strapping lad, how may I help you? Yes, lad?
That's not a delicious chocolate hideous beast's eye cake I smell cooking, is it?
Looking for an eye, are you? Well, it must be that time of year again. Frankly, I can't tolerate it. The Fays weren't raised that way. It's archaic. So much fighting and needless killing.
Needless killing.
Compassion comes from the heart, you know? As does food. If you want to get to the heart of any problem, all you need is pie.
All you
I
need
know it
is
doesn't
pie.
sound logical, but I believe that we need to stop thinking with our heads and start opening our hearts.
What's today's special?
Oh, well, today I am baking up quite the treat. Grandma's star shroom pie.
I have star
A
shrooms.
delicacy big enough to feed an army. Or someone with the appetite of an army. I've eaten it in one sitting before. Well, don't judge. No one would trust a skinny baker, now would they? Unfortunately, my ingredients haven't been delivered. And I can't
I got you
complete the
covered, bro.
recipe. Until those bridges get fixed, people will just have to settle for the love in my go-to pie instead. Tell you what, if you can find me some
I
starberries
got
and
them.
sugar shrooms,
I got the, well.
you can have this monster pie for the discounted price of 1 gold coin.
Got any free samples?
Oh, today only. I'm letting people sample our new walnut strudel. However, I ran out of bitterroot. It's really nasty on its own, but it really brings out the nutty flavor of the
Skooma.
strudel. It usually grows under big, heavy rocks. If you can find me some, you can have all the free samples you want.
If I have to give you something, that's not free, man.
So, where can I find the ingredients for that giant pie?
Yeah.
I'll also need 1 gold coin.
A little bit, I think, JQ.
Which ingredient?
The sugar shrooms.
They are pink and only grow
That
in
cave.
cold,
And we need the
dark
and we need the
areas.
candle for that cave.
The starberries.
They are yellow and tend to grow high on trees in sunny areas.
All right.
Never mind. Good day.
Don't forget to follow your heart. These starberries look a bit off, but they smell good. Oh well, bakers can't be choosers. Thanks. Now, if you can find me the sugar shrooms, she's all yours for the discounted rate of 1 shiny gold coin.
How do I go over and explain to the dude that that actually was my tip? I gave you the tip.
The sign read, "Ask us about our free samples."
All right. So that's there. I can't go that direction. Okay, so I went that way. Aha! Pumpkin of Doom. What the?
That pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for
No,
my
I dyed it purple, so...
You cut?
Not that type of story. That didn't need a bell.
Oh, alright. So I went that way, came up this way.
West, Tournament Theater.
Yeah.
North, Town Square. South, under development, coming next spring.
Another horn that needs a... Man, I need a mouthpiece for these horns in the worst way.
A new kind of horn, but the same result.
Hello,
Wherever you
hello.
are hiding, hideous beasts, Whisper will find you.
I was too slow to catch those frogs.
Not entirely sure why I would need to do that anyway.
Do squirrels count as hideous? Come into the daylight, you hideous beast! Whisper can do it! There's nothing quiet about Whisper!
But anyway, yeah, I'm not sure if the dyeing made a difference. Okay, so we've got that. Let's keep going this way. Other interesting thing about this game is that it was released in chapters. So this is only the first chapter, which is actually free on Steam, and then other chapters afterwards. That's promising. A fruit picker. I wonder... But anyway, so yeah, so future chapters were on there also. I forget how many chapters there were in all.
Wherever you are hiding, hideous beasts, Whisper will find you. Do squirrels count as hideous? Come into the daylight, you hideous beast.
Yeah, that's going to be my next, that's what I was going to try next. My next guess was trying it on the pumpkin. Alright, so. What?
You cut?
I did not cut that.
Guess not.
That pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for my
Because the theory I have is, if I get rid of the squirrels from this, I get the jack-o'-lantern, I hollow out the jack-o'-lantern, I bring it to the people, the what's-her-faces, they then put the candle inside it, they've got that housed, and then they put it inside it, then I have this thing which I can go into the cave. The cave, which is filled with the wolves, allows me to get the other ingredient the dude needs for the pie. The pie allows me to do something I haven't figured out yet.
You poked?
I did not poke that.
You cut?
No cutting. It was a hideous beast lurking inside.
What was the benefit of doing that? I mean,
seeing all these new
pretty
recruits
hideous.
makes me miss the old days.
Are you paying attention?
What? No, I was reminiscing. Sorry.
Are you in possession of an eye?
Okay, so you can't go back there. So that means you have to go down this way. The fruit picker. I wonder if the fruit picker would let me get the beehive. Although I don't know why I need the beehive, but... Did I ever go this way also? I did not. Pie.
Hasn't anyone told you it's not polite to go stomping around on people's backs? Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
Because I am a bridge troll too.
If you let me go, I can return to you with bundles of royal food. You see, I'm training to be a knight. If you release me, I'll make sure the king rewards you for your troubles.
You're a little scrawny for a knight. A long neck and a silly feather like that.
Again, I really like the graphic style
Are you
of
sure
this.
you aren't a goose?
Yes, I am quite sure I am not a goose.
That's exactly what a goose would say. Lucky for you, Ulfie hates the taste of goose. The feathers are bad for digestion. Now, where do you want from Ulfie, Goosey?
what are all those weird instruments around the bridges for?
Usually those horns are used to summon its associated bridge troll to fill the gap. But we have removed all mouthpieces until we get word from the head of the guild. Ulfi was instructed to keep all his horns hidden from humans. I keep mine under my butt.
Alright, why are all the other bridges out?
Can you share with me why all the bridges seem to be missing in Daventry?
Well, little goosey, until further notice, the Bridge Troll Guild is officially on strike. For too long have we, the Bridges, have been stomped on by sharp-pointed shoes of the puny guards. And do they care that my back breaks out in an itchy rash from all that marching? Of course not. As Pilar says, for shame, Daventry. We're not going back to work until the kingdom can take better care of their roads. I should be at the meeting, but Ulfi always shows up fashionably late, right when the croissants are served.
How about an eye?
You wouldn't happen to know where I can find an Eye of a Beast, would you?
Is it time for the tournament already? I thought that was on Tuesday. Oh, bother, my memory's failing again. Ulfi's been suffering from sleep deprivation. A very rude monster has been snarling in the bushes behind my back.
Is this monster you speak of hideous, perchance?
Snarling Snarlax is legendarily hideous. Those puny guards of Daventry would surely be impressed by his eye. It is rumored the beast has 2 purple eyes with bright blue, glowing pupils, 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth. I could let you cross and perhaps even help you with that fire-eyed monster, but since Ulfi didn't eat you, Ulfi needs a pick-me-up. This big tooth is a sweet one. If you bring me something to eat, I'll consider helping you.
All right.
Happy trails.
Go back briskly, Goosey. Ulfi is starving.
So that pie would do the job, which means I need those. Okay. I need the pie. I need the shrooms to get the pie. I need the pie and I need the candle. I need something to get the pumpkin so I can put the candle in it so that I can go into the cave so I can get the shrooms so I can give it to the guy who makes the pie so he can make me the pie so I can hand it to the troll so that I can go over the bridge so I can get the eye, the hideous eye for the beast and become a knight. Perfect. Got it. Problem, of course, is I don't have any gold either. So, oh, the other problem is that I gotta get moving here. All right, let's get back here. And many bells. And I think I didn't go this way, did I? This was the one spot I hadn't gone yet. Oh, wait. Oh, I did go here. Okay. Oh, now I can get... Wait a minute. I can get this before I forget. All the way. Come on. What? I can't get the fruit picker? I mean, I understand it's meat, but still. Man. It was. They said it was a trap for a thing much bigger than me. Oh.
Someone had set the scene for a lovely evening. My love, you're my everything. I might not have enough money.
I guess I've used the ring. I guess it's good that I know the fruit picker doesn't get used on anything else.
Longer. Will you be mine forever? I better put this back. I
mean, so the bees are gone. I'm not sure why that does anything. right, but like... Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. That's true. All right, let me do that quickly. I'm trying to get through this so that whenever I take this up again, I don't forget everything I was doing. So, let's see. Yeah, see, it doesn't... Oh. Okay. I guess I was making that a lot harder than it needed to be. No, 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 come back. I did not know. I thought that was going to be a little more complicated, frankly. Alright, can I put the meat on the plate is the question. Because I'm sure he's going to want the pie. What? I guess they don't want raw meat. Yeah, maybe, although... Right, I can't do that until I deal with the bridge troll. Alright, let me go give the troll some meat, and then I gotta close up shop. I do not want to be... I want to make sure that I'm ready for my stream. No. Shoot. Where was the troll? Okay, now that's the cave. Yeah, I was just like... I was like, part of my plan. I totally meant for that to occur. Okay. Shoot. The problem is I don't remember exactly... Oh, maybe I do. Okay, this way. And then it was down here to the... Here? Is this where it was? No, this is not where it was. I'm trying to remember where the hell the bridge troll was. Maybe up this way. Yay! Okay.
Meat is not sweet. Therefore, Ulfie will not eat.
Ah, so it's not going to work. It shall not work. I bet that meat will be useful for those wolves once I get the light. Can't do that yet.
Ew, gross.
Wait, wait, what? I just got a nasty badger. I just put it in my cloak? What? Okay. I got a nasty badger.
I remember my first beast eye. It was one of those snaky hydras. Nearly killed me. I figured it had 20-something more eyes, so what was one less?
I take it she didn't agree.
She did not. What was your first
Badger,
beast?
badger, badger.
I'll tell you what it should have been. My mother-in-law.
Oh, you're right. You're totally right, Rogan. You're totally right. The badger. Oh, wait. I can't. All right. I can't because I got to get ready. That's funny, though. So then, okay. Badger scares away the squirrel. Squirrels means that I can get the pumpkin. I bring in the pumpkin. They hollow it out. Then they can give me the candle. Problem is I don't have any money left. Have to figure a way around that problem. Then they put the candle in the pumpkin. I use the pumpkin to go into the cave. The cave allows me to get the shrooms. The shrooms allows me to give it to the dude. The dude then gives me the pie. The pie I give to the troll. I go over the troll, and then I get the hideous beast eye, which allows me to then go back. That's the plan. But that is not the plan for today. Because for today, the time has come for us to bail out for the day. At least, or I shouldn't say for the day, but at least for the moment, because we have got another stream that's coming up. But this was a lot of fun, and I hope that you folks enjoyed it as much as I did. This was a good time. I'm glad that we were able to give my friend Mike a little bit of a pop about his new book, Annihilation Aria, which you should definitely go check out. And I hope you folks enjoyed the Patreon Field Chat Chosen Game of the Month, King's Quest. I could see myself coming back to this at some point in the future, possibly. I could see that. We'll see how things go, but I could see that happening if people were enjoying it. Otherwise, though, I've got to go and get ready for my stream on GOG, which is, again, Pen and Pixels, and I'm going to be doing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Hearts of Stone. I'm going to be finishing up that DLC and moving into Blood and Wine, which will be the last of the Witcher 3 stuff that I'm going to be playing. Then tonight, as a reminder, at 9 p.m., the Arvocalists will be back, my amazing voiceover team, but tonight they are going to be playing something different. We are going to give Ace Attorney a little bit of a break so that we can play Paper Mario the Origami King. So if you have seen this around and if you've been like, I wonder what this game is like, you need the Arvocalists in your life. There is no better or funnier voice team that exists on Twitch, so you need them in your life, and you need that for tonight. That's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern. So 4 p.m., GOG, Pen and Pixels, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Hearts of Stone, and the beginning of Blood and Wine. And then tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, right back here on this channel, the Arvocalists with some awesome sauce, Paper Mario, the Origami King. If you like what you saw, it goes on the waiting list. We'll get there eventually. If you liked what you saw and heard tonight, please make sure to follow the channel. Check out the YouTube with !ArvTube, Discord with !ArvCord, Twitter with !ArvTweets, website for all that, arvanelloron.com, !Arv shop for Infinity and Beyond merchandise and for Adventures of Middle-earth merchandise, !ArvTrayon for the Patreon, currently sitting at 227, and which really does make a difference in allowing me to, for example, pay the Arvocalists and stuff like that. And last but certainly not least, that sub button right below the video window. We've had a couple of people who have subbed and resubbed today, so please join that group and keep supporting the channel, because it really does make a difference in terms of what I can do to put money into the channel, like, for example, buying Paper Mario Origami King for tonight. And so that would be very much appreciated. Exclamation point Icarus is for my Icarus and Jelinek graphic novels, which are now out to all the Kickstarter backers. We'll be announcing in the next week or so the retail launch for this, and I'll be making a big deal of that when that happens. So I'm going to be sending it out to reviewers and all that kind of good stuff. So please check that out for more details about that. Exclamation point Library, Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library, my 5e adventure and sourcebook, currently on sale over at DriveThruRPG for $7.99, I believe, which is considerably discounted, and print editions are en route. And exclamation point, what did I say? Grayshade KS for my Grayshade Kickstarter. More details about that coming soon as well. I should be able to make an announcement in the next couple of weeks about where when we're going to be doing that Kickstarter, whether it's October or whether it's February, which again is dependent upon factory stuff, not dependent on us. It's dependent on when they're able to do the factory business. So I think that's it, except exclamation point BLM, Black Lives Matter. Again, please make sure that you check this out. Very important that we continue to focus on the issues that are important specifically to people of color, and towards making sure that everyone has equal justice and not just equal opportunity, but equal justice and equal treatment, and that we focus on the importance of people of color and the needs of people of color that have been overridden, which is what the protests really are about. Denied justice. We're trying to change that. And so please check that out for resources to address some of those problems that you can do right now as we continue to push forward and make our society a more just one for all concerned. That's going to do it for me. Thanks, everybody, and I will catch all of you lovely people on over on GOG at 4 p.m. Eastern. Ken, it's the door right now at 4 p.m. Eastern, and I'll see you folks soon. Until next time, bye for now. See ya.